Hi guys.
What up?
Let's see if it works this time.
I can't even see.
Again, did it stop?
No, it's
Okay.
live.
All right. Yeah. Why is it dark down here? You see like that? But then it makes it too bright. Landon, don't start. Anyways, we're back. Hi Tina. So we were supposed to go live last Friday, and then that didn't work.
I have vertigo.
My husband thinks he has vertigo. See, babe, I have to press this because I look like a ghost.
Okay, go ahead.
He thinks he has vertigo. It might be a reaction to a flu shot. I don't know. But we're here. We're back. We're going to try and do this with the least amount of interruptions from this one as possible.
Yeah, because he's on one right now.
He is. All right, so some of you wrote in. Wait. All right, I don't know what that is. Sorry, someone messaged me. Some of you guys wrote some questions in and topics you want us to talk about, so let me get them. Hold up. Where's your face? Oh. All right, talk to them, babe. In the meantime, while I'm trying to find this.
Talk to them.
Talk.
I don't know. Say to your people. I'm here in support of you.
Don't try to play because you be like, let's go live. When we go on live again, he likes this, so don't.
Yeah, to answer questions.
Stop. Now. Stop. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Ooh, someone said the downside of being married. What's the downside of being married?
She won't let me play my PlayStation ever. Until I get a man cave, I guess. But other than that, I don't
Any other female on here think that video games are such a waste of time?
Video games are not a waste
They're
of time.
such a waste of
Let
time.
me ask y'all women something right now. What would you rather? Your man be out in the streets running these streets crazy? Or he's in the house playing video
All right,
games?
when you put it like that, obviously, but it's just the fact that it's annoying. Like, you're so it's a video game. Like, it's a game. And you get so mad.
You act like I'm out here playing like...
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Nah.
Yes, they are.
These video games is different now. They're not like I'm playing Mario Brothers for like the Nintendo.
It doesn't matter.
These video games are like movies. Like, these joints is popping.
No, you're sitting right there. Sharing a bed, someone says. I like sharing a bed. I actually can't. No,
king.
Stop. I actually can't sleep by myself anymore. So like, if he's not here, like I can't sleep at all.
Same here.
Oh, see, you're a trooper. She plays video games with her husband.
See?
I'm not into them. I do want to play the virtual reality though.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to play
but I can play that by myself.
I'm trying to get her to play the Resident Evil virtual
I did play
reality.
Soul Calibur with you because I like Soul Calibur. That's like an old school game.
About that.
But I'm just not into it. I think they're a waste of time. Like, it's a video game. Like, they're for kids. Like,
They're not for
you're
kids.
a man. Like, grow up.
They're not for kids.
That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Landon, say hi. They're saying hi to you. Oh, he just gave me a booger. Mom life. That was gross. He said booger. Thank you. Gross. What about sharing food? Do we share food?
Well, we eat completely different things. So
Yeah.
she's like vegetarian at heart, and I'm a...
Yeah, at heart, I'm like a vegetarian. Yeah, but like it's not like super annoying. Like I don't like go in his plate and be like, oh, give me that. Like I'll be like, hi, can I have a bite of that? Like I'm not rude and be like, yo, babe, boom, my dibs. You know, so you have to sit down. You have to sit down, or else you're gonna go in the room. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Okay, parenting and how you guys are similar or different. Our parenting styles are, I think, very different.
Yeah.
You can go first. What your parenting style is?
She's more of the vocal one. I'm the calm one, but I don't play
But
that.
Like his actions are very very strict. So Landon really doesn't listen to me like that. Like, I mean, he listens to me, but like not really. Like when he's in trouble or I need him to stop doing something, if daddy comes and does it and like says it, he'll stop real quick. But most of the time, I'm the one who's, like, yelling a lot. And he doesn't have to yell a lot. He just has to say it, like, one time and Landon, like, shuts up. Me, I have to, like, scream until I'm blue in the face. And it does it. It goes in
And then
ear
when she's
the
blue in the face, it makes me upset. And then I just go ham on him like, yo, bro. You need to chill
But I think because I'm more of a talker, like, I like to try and, like, have Landon understand and try to, like, even though he's really young. And he's more just, like, disciplinary, but action-wise.
Yep.
So I think I need to learn a little bit from him because, you know. Yeah, it takes up the whole bed. I know. We need a California king bed. Pillow. There you go. So yeah, that we are very different. Then go get it. We're very different in that way. It's not bad though. Like, we kind of balance each other out, so it's not a problem in our household, our different parenting skills. I guess it'll be a test, like, when our kids grow up. And then, like, when we really have to punish them.
That's going to be crazy.
Like, that's going to be hard, because then our parenting skills would be like, do you ground them, or do you have the long talk with them?
Square up with this little kid.
Yeah. Did we discuss parenting styles before we had babies? No.
It just happened.
I don't think we knew what our parenting styles would be.
There's certain things in life you can't prepare for. You just gotta wing it. You gotta go with it.
Yeah.
So like they be like, oh, could you prepare for being a parent? No. You learn how to be a parent once he or she comes out. You just learn on the fly.
Yeah.
So it's all about, and it also depends on the person you are too. If you're like she is, if she's a vocal person, probably more vocal. If you're laid back, more of a, you know, I guess action type person like me, then that's going to take the forefront. But
yeah,
you just never know.
You kind of just gotta like test it out, like see what's comfortable for you and like what you're good at. What like I think it's always going to be that in the household, like you're the one that they're scared of. Like not scared of, but like they listen to you, and like that's what it is. Like
I forgot what he did the other day, but when I snatched his tablet from him, I forgot he did something bad. But
we can do the same things, and so it's going to be a different reaction from Landon.
And I yelled at him.
From you and from me.
And I snatched his tablet. I said, "You ain't watching this now." And he gave me a crazy, like, sad face and started crying. I was like, I was about to break. I was about to give him. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I gotta stay strong.
I disagree. I planned my first, so we knew. Okay, so no, we planned our babies. We just didn't know, like, how we'd be as parents. So, like, I mean, if it works for you, like, you guys planned it out and, like, how you guys would parent, like, that's cool. But we just had no idea, like, what kind of parents we'd be. So we weren't sweating it. We were just kind of like, we're just going to figure out and see how we parent.
It depends on how your kid is. So you go with how your kid is.
Yeah.
If your kid is
every kid is different.
Angel, then it's like, what? It's not much you can do. But if your kid is running wild out here.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not going to be like some of these parents out here that just let their kids rock. Nah, you got to show them some type of discipline. You got to tell them right from wrong. Because if you don't, they're going to grow up crazy and rude and doing all type of stuff.
Yeah, but like I said, everyone has different styles. So, like, you know, whatever. Okay. How do you guys feel about your kids dating when they get bigger?
I don't care.
I don't care either. Like, it's good. This is the thing. I talk a whole bunch of game right now. I want them to date. Like, it's fine. I know when I was dating, I had it really hard because I was the baby of the family and I was the only girl. So my brothers were super overprotective. I don't want to be, like, super strict and overprotective with them. My mom was super cool with me dating. Like, she was not strict with me at all, and I never took advantage of that ever. So I want to keep that in my head. Like, I kind of want to have the same thing where, like, I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't do this, but you need to be open with me. You need to communicate. Like, if you're gonna go hang out with this boy, okay, great. Like, let me know just in case something happens. Like, let me know. I need to know his name, and you know. Like, I need details. You need to be. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't date, because what am I gonna do? You're gonna go out and date them anyway, right? But I'm going to teach you to care about yourself, love yourself, and respect yourself.
Yep.
But I just need you to have open communication with me. So, let's be real, this day and age, everybody dates.
Everybody's dating.
So, like, the more strict you try to be, I feel like they're just going to go against the grain.
The strict route is, like, I don't really believe in it. Like, obviously,
a
father with his son is different, but, like, I'm not going to be the dad, like, when Lacey's born, I'm not going to be that dad that's like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that.
You just want to know. Like, you want her to be open with you. Like,
I want to have a relationship with my daughter where she can come to me and be like, Dad, I like this boy.
Right. I have a crush on this boy.
Do you have any advice? Like, what should I do? Then
yeah.
I'm not going to be that psycho dad that, like, keeps my daughter on handcuffs to her bed. Like,
no, because then that's when kids act out. That's when girls act out. And that's when boys act out too. Like, because you just gotta let them rock.
You gotta be realistic.
You have to give them trust until they break that trust. And then
you gotta be realistic. It's unrealistic to sit here and think that your daughter's not gonna be out here dating boys and liking boys.
But stop doing it just for the daughter, because boys too.
No, yeah, boys too.
How you feel about Lacey? That's how I feel about Landon. No,
I'm talking from like, because it's different. Like dads, and you know how dads are with daughters. You know the whole, I'm having a daughter, I gotta buy all type of guns. And
yeah, it's like, let's not.
As long as she don't bring no thugs home, I'm fine.
Every girl needs a thug just one time in her life. That's what happens. No, I know that she doesn't, but it happens.
That's the one thing that's gonna break my heart is seeing my daughter's heart broken. So,
and all kids, they're gonna have their heart broken, and that is gonna be the hardest thing ever, because I swear pain does not last forever. But in that moment, you think pain lasts forever.
That's crazy.
But it doesn't. It doesn't last forever. How do you feel about Lamar going out with the guys? He actually doesn't really. So
I don't really go out, and when I do, I'm a laid back dude. I'm not really the type to go out, but
I know his friends.
My ideal guys' night is something that's real, like it's a guysy thing. Like if I had to choose my bachelor party, it would have been me and my guys going to a sporting event.
Yeah, he's so like.
Yeah. My best friend doesn't really do nothing. He's a sports head.
His guys, though, that he would chill with, I know them and I trust all of them. So, it wouldn't really be a problem.
The times when I do go out, it's either to like a Yankee game or some
type of... Or you go to like a bar sometimes.
Some type of game, or I go out with my cousin. We go to a bar, just us two, and we just chill.
It's needed though. Like obviously, like I don't ever like when he goes out. I'm never like, oh my god, what is he doing? Like, who is he with? Like, is he? I just be like, all right, have fun. Like, you need it. Go. I
haven't gone in a while, but the only times I do stuff out by myself is when I go golf. That's about it. It's been months, and I need to go.
Yeah. But we don't have a lot of like the girls' night out, the guys' night out. Like, we're not, and it's not because like we don't want to. It's not like we can't. Like, if we wanted to, we could. It's just. He's my homie. He's my bestie.
My bestie right here.
Bestie. So, like, honestly, like, we'll go out.
Once Lacey come out, best believe those wine nights is going to be happening again.
Yeah, like, we literally have fun with each other. Like, when we go out, we'll be like, all right, it's time to go. Like, I can't wait to go home to him, because he's legit, like, my best friend. So, Hey, girl, hey. What if you didn't like his friends and they were all single? Ooh, okay, that's a good question. All right, so hubby has maybe had one friend in his lifetime that I'm just like, don't really trust it. And if he was like, I'm gonna go out with him, yeah, no, you're not.
There's one other person probably you won't be feel comfortable with. My brother.
No, your brother is
my brother.
His brother
look up to me on the low. He
does. Okay, so listen, his brother is not the most like respectable. I don't want to say that that's bad. Him and his brother are very different. However, if you went out with your brother, I trust you. Like I don't. Even though he is that way, like he knows what a family man you are. That I don't think he has the balls to even try and manipulate that. Yeah. So I don't really care. But he has one friend that would not happen, because I don't trust him in the least, people. So that would never fly. If his friends were single, that wouldn't really bother me. It kind of just depends like on their morals and like how they are in general. And I like go off of vibes too. So if you're like super sketch, I'm very open with him. I'll be like, yeah, you can hang out with them. Like, if you're going out with like a bunch of friends, but you're not going to go out with him by yourself. That's not happening. And it's not because I don't trust you.
Yeah.
But if I don't trust him, like, I don't even want him around that. And I'm sure if I had
you don't trust their influence.
Yeah, I don't trust their influence. And I'm sure if I had a friend, you would tell me the same. But I don't think any of my friends are like that. So, yeah. Like, single is a little tough. I know a lot of people who are like, my man can't hang out with his single friends. I think it's hard to just, like, blatantly put it that way, because I don't think every single person is like that.
Yeah.
I think married people can have single friends. It's kind of just, like, how they portray, like, their singleness and if they just believe that everybody should be single and nobody should be married, then that's kind of like, that's a little sketch.
You gotta have friends that respect
your marriage,
but at the same time, it's like, right, you know, they're single, but at the same time, they're like, yo, you know, I wish I was, you know, you better than me. I wish I could be like you, but you know,
right. And if it's like a friend who's like, yo, you mad dumb, like, why you got married?
Exactly.
You're not hanging out with him. No. You're not hanging out with him.
No.
So, yeah. I love your questions, girl. You're killing them today. You're killing them today. The biggest individual hurdle we've had or had to overcome individually while being married. And then the biggest hurdle together. My biggest hurdle has been trying to balance being a mom and being a wife and being Lauren.
That's good.
That's really hard. I feel like this year for me, 2017, has been a really great year of me trying to like figure that out. I feel like I could do much better on working on being the wife. I think a lot of my time, I feel like I'm about 70% mom.
But you need to be though.
20% wife. No, I'm doing a little much. Okay. I'm like 60% mom. 30% wife. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% Lauren. Like, I'm trying to like really balance it. It's really hard because it's hard to snap out of just like mom mode, but like we need time for me to be Lauren, like his wife, and not just the mother of his child.
I have the same problem in the opposite respect, but
what do you mean?
Like, sometimes I feel like I need to do more. Like, no, I feel like I'm trying to be like super dad or super husband at the same time. So like,
yeah, you do. You try to be super husband. Yeah, for so sure.
Like my job is physically straining, draining, all those words. Like to give you an idea of like the physicality of my job. I'm lifting and pushing and pulling on average about 26,000 pounds a day, 5 days a week. I come home and being that my wife is pregnant and she's dealing with a crazy 2-year-old, I feel like I need to come, even though I've been doing all this heavy lifting and stuff at work all day, I feel like I need to, as a husband and father, I feel like I need to come home and relieve her of that stress, even though I've been like physically
tired,
stressed
like physically
all day.
Tired, and
so I feel like I need to just man up. Like, forget I lifted all this stuff today. I need to relieve her. She's pregnant. She's dealing with a 2-year-old. So I try to do all this stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you try to be super husband.
Sometimes I burn out a little bit, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's just my mentality. I just feel like in this stage of our marriage, because she's pregnant, I feel like I need to lighten her load as much as possible because a stress-free pregnant wife is healthy for the baby and everyone else in this house. So I try to do all that stuff. And sometimes, by trying to be perfect, I miss on certain things. So, You
do a great job, though.
I try.
You do a great job. What about hurdle? What has been our biggest hurdle together?
I don't know. Married? I don't know. Maybe. I guess when I got hurt.
Oh, yeah. That's true. All right, so when we had Landon might have been like what? Like 3 months?
He was like 4 or 5 months or something like that, I think.
Yeah, like maybe like 4 or 5 months. So we had a new baby.
So wait,
he got hurt.
Landon was born in June. Mm-hmm. I got hurt in September. No, so like 3-4 months. Yeah, I got
3
hurt
months.
The first weekend of September I got hurt.
Okay, so like he was like 3 months old. We were new parents. We had no idea what to do. And he got hurt. Like physically hurt, which means he was out of work.
I tore my Achilles playing football, and I was out of work for 4 months.
So I had to go to work. I was part-time. So I was working from home half and working in the office. And he was home, hurt, literally like disabled.
Taking care of a 3-month-old with one leg.
And he could not walk. So he had like a cast and then a boot.
We had a computer chair, which I was like rolling around the house.
He rolled around the whole house with the baby. So I had to run home. I took on a second job on top of that. Because he didn't get hurt. You didn't get hurt at work.
Yeah, I didn't get hurt at work. So I didn't get full workers' comp. I only got like 60% of my salary. So we needed.
It was rough.
Yeah,
it was really that was like a test of our marriage, because I think in that moment there are some people who could have been like, no, like you better figure out something to, like some I don't know. It would have just like either broken up a marriage. That literally brought us so close together, and like you were really bad. Like emotionally, you were so bad.
I don't think I've ever been depressed in my life. I think that might be the first time.
Yeah, because you felt like you couldn't provide for us. Like
I couldn't do anything.
It was rough. It was really, really, but it taught us so much.
It did.
It taught us so much about ourselves, and we got through it like champs.
Yep.
Like we did.
It
worked out. I don't know how it worked out, but it did. And that was our biggest thing we've had to go through together, because like financially, emotionally, it was all over the place. We were just trying to figure out how to be parents, and then I remember I was like depressed because I felt like I wasn't home with him like I should have been with like my son, like my new son. I was always working and doing something.
That was like the only silver lining, like at least for me, is that I got to spend time with him.
Yeah, like you got to be with him for like the first, I
got to be with him for 4 months.
Yeah. So, is there ever a time that you guys argue about pleasing each other's sexual needs? Woo! Woo! Okay.
Ooh. We haven't argued about it, but
no.
we can like yell at this little guy here.
He's kind of been...
Because he be blocking.
It's been rough recently because our son has not gone to bed like he usually has, and he's kind of the last one up. And it's been really hard to find time.
Especially with me on the weekdays.
Yeah.
I be tired from work. I be done at like 8:30.
So like trying to stay up or trying to find time when he is like wired is really hard. So we haven't argued about it. We talk, like we're very vocal about it. Like we'll talk about it. I think we're both pretty just understanding to each other's sexual needs. Like we're just understanding, and like, because it's just...
It's what you gotta deal with when you have a kid.
And you gotta find ways around it, except we're trying to figure that out right now, because...
It's gonna be even tougher once Lacey comes.
Unless we start giving him the Benadryl.
Yeah, right? Start popping that Benny's in there.
No. We're not gonna do that. But, yeah, I just feel like stuff like that, it's kind of more just like open communication, because a lot of people won't have communication on that. And then that makes for like... Oh, that was your hand doing that. I got scared. And then that makes for like arguments and stuff. And, that's where like problems come in. Okay. The difference between you growing up as a child and versus what your children will or might be experiencing in their time. Are things better or worse now? Let me read the whole question. There's like more to the question. What are some of the things you worry about now that you didn't worry about when you were a child? Do you feel your children growing up during this era, and are you more confident of them having a better future? That's a heavy question. Okay. Are things better or worse now? Okay, they're better and worse.
Yeah.
Let's start with better. Better is that because we're young parents, I don't think there's such a world difference between us.
Between of understanding, because we grew up. I mean, when we were kids, we didn't grow up like our kids as far as like with tech. Like they're growing.
But we were in the beginning of tech.
But we were in the beginning of tech, so like.
So our parents knew nothing about tech.
Yeah. So
we
like
grew up being introduced to it.
So, and we're more, I guess, conscious of what's going on because of tech and TV and all this stuff. So like we know what's going on.
Yeah.
Both our parents, they didn't grow with all that stuff. They don't really know what's going on.
So it's like a world of a difference.
We can relate to our
parents.
kids. So if our kids is listening to some song or whatever, like I know I've heard that song. I know what that song is. It's trash. It's probably gonna be trash. But I know what you're talking about. I know what you're listening to. I know what you're into. So. We could probably relate more to the kids that, like, come Christmas time, birthdays. Oh, like, for instance, me growing up, if I told my mom I wanted certain sneakers or whatever game, they're going to be like, what the hell is that?
Like, what is that? Yeah, like, I feel like we'll know.
Me, I'm going to know.
Yeah, we'll know.
Yeah, I got you. I know what that is.
So it's not crazy difference. Like, we kind of are in the know with how they're going to grow up.
But I feel like community-wise, I think it was better for us because we didn't have all this tech stuff. We was forced to be outside and do things physically. Yeah. So, like, whether it be her in her theater or me doing sports every day.
Yeah. So, like, he grew up doing a lot of sports and being active in that way. I grew up in the theater, so I was 6 days a week. My schedule was packed with, like, ballet, jazz, acting, voice, like, all that stuff. I didn't really have time to, like, do other stuff to, like, get me in trouble. We
didn't have tablets to be glued to.
Or, like, play video games all day.
We had cable and stuff. We had TV, but we didn't have... The internet was fairly new. We didn't have tablets. We didn't have iPhones. So, like, what do? All right, we go outside.
We had, like, PAL.
Yeah, you hang out with your friends. Like, we was always outside. She always gets to me about certain movies I haven't seen. But I'm like, look.
He hasn't seen a lot of classics, guys. It's kind of weird.
I was always outside doing something. Like,
yeah. But, like, they don't really have that stuff now because tech has, like, literally taken over the world.
Like, literally right now, you can't see Landon, but he's watching Madagascar on his tablet. Right now. That's what he's doing. Growing up, when I was his age, or when I was a little older, like, it might sound cheesy or whatever, but, like, me and my brother, we used to grow up, like, he'd bring his toys over. I had my toys. We would have puzzle contests, like, yo, who could build this puzzle the
But, like,
fastest.
things like that are fun. Like, kids don't like that now. If I brought out a puzzle right now, then it would be, like,
we would
draw,
like
2 seconds.
Because I used to draw a lot, and we would draw all the time. Like, we would have one photo and say who could draw this photo the best type thing. We would play Manhunt in the hallways.
Oh, I remember Manhunt.
I don't even think kids play Manhunt anymore.
Ring and Run. Or Ding Dong Ditch.
Manhunt might be extinct. Like, I don't think it exists. People probably play Manhunt on their iPhones. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, Manhunt was really, really fun. However, there are parts of it that I think are worse for them than it was for us because growing up, I am multiracial, guys. If you don't know, I am black, white, and Native American. A lot of people think that I'm Puerto Rican every day of my life. All right, in a second, okay? So growing up black, white, and Native American, you may think, like, I didn't experience racism. I mean, it wasn't outwardly racism, but, like, I wasn't white enough for white kids, I wasn't black enough for black girls, I wasn't, then people that were Spanish, but, like, you're not really Spanish, you don't speak Spanish, alright, whatever, like, I had to, like, go through that. However, now racism is a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah.
And I feel like racism is out there. People feel comfortable enough to be their racist self. And that scares me as a mother and a wife that I am multiracial myself. My kid is multiracial and I am in an interracial relationship. So that, like, stuff like that scares me. I guess growing up it was more hidden and then people were more silent about it. And these days, like today, people are confident in their racism.
It's just weird.
So, that, makes me nervous that they have to grow up in this world where, like, racism is boom in your face. And, there's a lot of, like, labeling and all that. Like, growing up, my group of friends was so diverse, like, literally so diverse. Yeah. It's not even funny. And now it's just like people are with their own kind, I feel.
It's weird.
And that's, and like, it's sad. It makes me really, really sad. So,
it's pathetic.
It is. There was another part to this question. Do you want to run and get him his bottle?
Yeah. Let's go get Baba.
As far as future-wise, I think he'll have a good future. I feel like because of tech too, like there's going to be some crazy opportunities ahead, and like I just feel like there's so many new things coming up in the world, and I don't know, new opportunity, even just for like girls. Like, I know keep talking about tech, but tech is such a big thing. Like, I see a lot of girls in tech now. I think that's really, really cool. Growing up, like, I don't even think we knew what that was. So, I don't know. I just think he'll be I worry about other things, part of his future, but then there are other parts of it where I'm like, I think he's going to have a really good future, and career-wise, Was there another question on here? I can't remember. Wait, let me double check. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh no, then someone said you should do your husband's makeup. He would never let me.
Hell freaking no.
He would never let me do that. He will never let me put makeup on his face. So that is a no. But yeah, that was all the questions we have. If you guys have any other questions. What else?
That was it?
That was it. That's all I had. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Babe?
Oh, that battery died.
My battery is dying. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to talk about? What's been on your mind? You've been wanting to go live. Here's your time.
I'm going to whip up some mean turkey wings for Thanksgiving, though. I know that.
Yeah, he's been feeding to make these turkey wings.
When we move to Florida, you best believe I'm deep frying a turkey every year because I'll have the yard space to do it.
Yeah.
I want some fried turkey. Or some jerk turkey.
Ooh, jerk turkey would be really, really, really good. Really good. I'm trying to think if there's something else we should talk about. If I know any other questions. I don't.
She was out here talking crazy about having like a huge family.
Oh, okay. Oh, we can talk about that. So, like, I feel like I've always wanted like a big family. I come from a very small family. Like, my immediate family like is my family, and there's literally like just it's less than this. It could be this much or less than this. I've always wanted a big family, like holidays, and you hang out with like a bunch of cousins and all this. And Landon is not gonna. Landon has cousins, but they're like not his age really. They're older than him. So I've always wanted like him to have like a bunch of cousins. It's not gonna happen. So maybe I should just have a bunch of kids, and they're all around the same age, and they should grow up together. Can my body handle that? I don't know. I don't think mentally I can handle that. I don't think physically I can handle that. Yeah, we say 3.
But the third will be gapped.
The third will be gapped. I gotta.
If we have
I'm trying
a
to
third.
snap back. I'm trying to get my stuff together. You know. How would you feel if your kids wanted to do online dating? Not against it. I know there's a lot of creepers out there, but I've seen some successful online dating relationships, and it's a new era. So
yeah, that's like the new era.
It's like the new
it.
thing. But if you think about it, people are so busy that they don't have time to date. Like, you have demanding jobs. Why not try and date online? Right? You got to be careful with the creepers. You can find that anywhere. But I would want to, like, help them navigate through their profile to make sure we don't have any creepers on there. But I wouldn't be opposed to it. Hey, I'm trying to get my mom to do online dating. She is not with it. She's not with it. And I hope she doesn't watch this, that I just said that. She's going to be really mad. And I think it's great for older people, too.
Yeah,
I think it's fabulous for older people. And I think older people should take full advantage of online dating. Because they're not going out to, like, bars and events to go meet people. Why not meet someone online? Have conversations, get to know them, and then make a time to meet up. It could be in a public place. It should be in a public place. And, you know, you might hit it off. I dig it. I really dig it. And I think if I wasn't married, and if I was still trying to date or something, I would have attempted it myself. Would you? No, I don't think you would have. I don't think you would have. You're too paranoid. I don't know.
I don't know where it is.
Sorry, kid.
Bobos are for babies.
They are for babies. All right, but I think that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll probably jump on here for our Low Lamb Talk. That's what I named it. # Low Lamb Talk.
And then once Lacey pops, it's going to be wine with low and lamb. We're going to be over here sipping that what is it you like?
Malbec.
Malbec.
Or Cabernet Sauvignon. What?
We'll say bye-bye?
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, now you're back? What happened to you the whole time? All right. We're going to go. See ya. Say see ya.
See ya.
Mwah. Blow a kiss.
Mwah.
Bye, guys.